Welcome back to another video where today I am going to be playing Madden 23 as always. How unexpected of me. Anyway, today it is episode shoot, what episode is it? Episode 16 of the franchise mode of season 1 anyway. There may not even be another season because of how bad we're playing right now. We are currently 6-8 right now. On week 15, we probably just screwed up our chances of making the playoffs after yesterday's game because I'm an idiot. But anyway, let's look at the Oh yeah, we're definitely screwed. We are definitely screwed. Oh wait, that's for that's for Cincinnati, bro. Okay. Oh, they're 4-10. Okay. So they're not making the playoffs neither. But anyway. 3, 5, 3, 4. So this is gonna be a pretty close game, I'd imagine. We're still not in the picture, which is expected after this whole season. But anyway, what's the breakout QB thing? Hey, coach, do it. Alrighty. Play full game. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the game.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa, your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Buccaneers and the Cardinals, under the lights on Sunday night.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Bucs in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well.
Alright, I think we're kicking this one. Just in case. Oh no, we're not. Okay. They're kicking.
As we're underway here in week 16. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. So here are the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his third season now out of the University of Alabama. Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Smith-Schuster.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be second down. The Bucs in trouble to start play, 6-8 on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That ball complete to Isabella. And a tackle going to be made at the 38. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect. And who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is caught. Touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Forgot to adjust these, but I don't think I need them.
On for the extra point try, Andrew Mevis. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes Kyler Murray in his 4th NFL season leading this Cardinal offense. Already a 2-time Pro Bowler in his time with Arizona. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Jones last week, 16 carries, 62 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Murray's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, this has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Dee Ford able to record his 5th sack of the season. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Murray now to throw. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. D'Angelo Malone in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pass complete to his running back, Kalen Ballage. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to pass, Tua. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the...
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. D Ford that time showing what he can do defensively. Credit him with a tackle for loss.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Murray. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Albert Wilson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
So even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, my goodness. I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me,
and he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
Free kick out of bounds.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, Murray. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down. Shotgun now from Murray. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Brings it just past the 15. Able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Now Tua. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He's got Bellinger.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. They've got good hands. Then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
To his throw, caught there by Wallace. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Catch made, it's Moreau. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 9-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Tua sets up to pass it. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Foster Moreau from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Mevis is up.
Guys, I think I'm going to simulate to the end of the game from here.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. So out now come the Cardinals.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Murray now. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Let's talk about the guy who paid off the play. We got caught it or ran it. How about the elements of going and making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Wilson snags it left side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Throwing now is Murray. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. Seibert's kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
From the 27, Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And the pressure will bring it down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Seems to me that our friend Old Momentum, I think he's definitely changed teams in this game.
It's only going to grow after that sack, and now, heck, they can get the ball back here and possibly even get the lead. Here's Tyler Newsome now. The deep to return it is Marcus Jones. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense. But on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They go back to the ground with Jones. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Murray now to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. That'll be caught right side. Should operate. And we're going to work this down to about the 42-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. D'Angelo Marone. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Now Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A good pickup there at 22.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andrew Beck, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Alright guys, I'm going to do what I used to do in the MLB games, and I'm going to try to start leading by like 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns or whatever, and see what happens there.
And how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score.
Oops.
Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
The two are going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 39, Murray. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Jeff Okudah. Well, that's 3 picks.
Let's take a look at that again, y'all.
This game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tylan Wallace, 42 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. At someone tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Joe Tryon able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets with the Eagles. And I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Tua going to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Colin Saunders never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. That is caught at the 7. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Tua. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Daniel Bellinger, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bucs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that'll...
Now, let's see if Arizona can catch up.
Now as they will send this one away. And Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 10 yards.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
For Marshall, that's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Complete to Terrence Marshall. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the option, it's Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will close the gap down to 14. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On 2nd down and 4, Tua. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's able to find Wallace. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've got their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run here with Balaj. He'll take this to the 46. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll find Moreau here. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Balaj to the 36-yard line. Stop there. From the 36, Tua. Now he'll escape to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got Bellinger. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Out now, Andrew Mevis for the field goal. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Mevis knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 49 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. It worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Seibert able to knock this one through, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. So out come the Bucs now. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A draw play now. Balaj. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Out route pass complete to Bellinger.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
On 2nd and 9, Tua over the middle, caught by Bellinger.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Wallace. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua over the middle, complete. It's Thompson. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Kalen Ballage from 6 yards away. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seems like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up 1st downs, and if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race now. This is into the weekend in the NFC. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Murray's got to have this one. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Cardinals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the gun, Murray. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Murray to air it out again. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The give is to Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now from Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joe Tryon, his 2nd sack of the night.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. To the red zone, just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Again, it's Balaj. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Thompson between the tackles. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover.